Hey everyone, Taylor Mathis here, the KEYTLaw Girl, Marketing Director and Legal Assistant at KEYTLaw. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about a topic that we get asked about a lot, and that's about if a parent LLC should own a subsidiary LLC. We're going to go over all of that, so be sure to keep watching, but before we get into things, throw this video a thumbs up, be sure to comment with any questions that you guys have, and hit that subscribe button right now. We upload new content every week to assist with your legal needs. So the question stands, should you form a parent LLC to own one or more subsidiary LLCs? Well, honestly, it all depends on your risk tolerance and what you're willing to do. A parent subsidy entity structure exists when one LLC, also known as the parent LLC, owns one or more other LLCs, the subsidiary LLCs. Most people understand that maximum asset protection requires that you put one real estate property or one business in an LLC that owns no other property or operates no other businesses. Everyone knows what happens if you put all your eggs into one basket and then drop the basket. You end up losing all your eggs. The primary reason to put real estate properties and businesses in separate limited liability companies is so that if a financial problem arises with one property, it doesn't affect the value of other properties or businesses. There are several disadvantages with owning multiple entities. They're obviously expensive to create and operate. The administrative burdens such as bookkeeping and tax returns are multiplied, and you need separate bank accounts for each entity, and multiple entities are more work and cost more than a single entity. Some people create parent subsidy entity structures to reduce the burdens of owning and operating multiple limited liability companies. The parent subsidiary structure exists when multiple entities or subsidiaries are owned by a single entity, otherwise known as the parent. Many accountants recommend the parent subsidiary structure to reduce administrative burdens and costs. Some people create this structure when they own a lot of LLCs that have rental real estate properties, and they want a parent LLC that is going to be the property management company. The problem with the parent subsidiary structure is that you are taking your carefully and expensively created separate entities that you formed to maximize asset protection and putting them all in one basket. If a creditor sues the parent and gets a judgment against the parent, the creditor can reach all of the parent's non-LLC assets. But if the subsidiary LLCs are Arizona LLCs, the creditor can only serve a charging order on every subsidiary entity. The charging order would require the subsidiary LLCs to make all future distributions of money or property to the creditor instead of the parent LLC. You may think that having the risk of a claim brought against the parent is low, but it may also not be. So let's talk about a real-life example. If you're driving to meet a prospective tenant who wants to rent a home owned by LLC 1, and you run a red light and kill or injure somebody, you and the parent, LLC number 1, will be sued, and you and the two LLCs will be liable. If the judgment exceeds the parent's insurance coverage, the creditor will take everything that the parent owns until the judgment is satisfied. If you're contemplating the parent subsidiary entity structure, you will have to decide which is more important to you, either maximizing asset protection or minimizing administrative burdens or expenses. It really is all up to you and how big of a risk that you are willing to take. Oh, and one more tip, if you do have a parent subsidiary structure, make sure that the insurance coverage is adequate. The parent and the subsidiary LLCs must all have adequate insurance for their activities. So there you have it. You now know what a parent subsidiary entity structure is, and you have an idea of if it's a smart move for you to make. So go ahead and give this video a like, write your comments and questions below, and subscribe to our channel for more videos.